Welcome back to the Mountain Man Medical YouTube channel. Thanks for hanging out. Today we're going to talk about the Wind River Trauma Kit. Hang out, we're going to talk about that next. This is the Wind River Trauma Kit, and it is one of the best on the market. Let's break down why. This is our second bestseller on the website, primarily because it's a big one. This was designed to be left in your vehicle. This is not one that you'd probably carry around, although you could throw this into the bottom of a backpack fairly easily. I designed this trauma kit to meet all of your major trauma needs. So if you are rolling up on a car accident or you are nearby when something traumatic happens, you've got the gear and resources to be able to take care of it. Inside of this has got massive bleeding control, lots of it, plus a lot of other comfort items that you might encounter when you're out there, out and about, such as sports injuries and minor first aid stuff like little boo-boos, scrapes and abrasions, a little bit of Motrin and Tylenol to kind of take care of any headaches or anything like that. But primarily, this is designed to take care of traumatic bleeding and other types of bad injuries that you might come across in your day-to-day travels. First, we're going to start off with a high-vis, able to recognize that this is a trauma kit. We also offer this trauma kit in red, which is a very popular option. There's no good reason to have a black and hidden trauma kit. We want everybody to know where your trauma gear is at so that they can get to it as quickly as possible, because they might be using it on you. But at the very least, having a easily recognizable patch on the front so that everybody knows what is inside of this is essential. Lots of MOLLE for the outside so that you can attach other types of gear to the outside. These are tourniquet holders, so if you have some extra cat tourniquets and you want to put those in an easy to reach location, you can do that. The zippers are upgraded so that they will last especially long. These are the first things that are going to fail on you in any austere environment for any bag. So making sure that you got some good zippers are important, with some good pull tabs so you can get into the contents quick and easily. And then on the back, a good pull tab, a couple of D-rings so that you can hang this up wherever you need to, and then also some more MOLLE on the back so that you can hook this onto your belt or onto your backpack or wherever else you need to put it. All right, let's get to what's inside it, right? Enough of the outside of this bag. Let's see what we got breaking down on the inside. First and foremost, you're gonna see that inside here we have 2 cat tourniquets, but these might be soft tees, these might be TMTs, these might be SWAT tees, whatever kind of tourniquet that you want, whatever is available, that's what's going to come in this kit. Double of everything that is in our smaller Yellowstone. We have an Israeli bandage. This is a pressure dressing for keeping wound packing in place on your junctions. Trauma shears, always important to being able to cut off the gear and clothes so that you can get eyes on the wounds to make sure that you're taking care of that wound in the best possible way. Get eyes on that wound as quick as possible. And on top of that, again, we also have double. This is the North American Rescue ETD. Yours might be a traumatic bandage that comes from TACMed Solutions. Both of those are extremely similar products and they work in essentially exactly the same way. This is just a small pressure dressing that you might need to hold that wound packing in place again. And along with that comes your triangular bandage, or as us medics like to call it, a cravat. This can be turned into a lot of different things. This is a fantastic multi-use item, and we can go over more of the benefits of this in a later video if that's something that you guys want to see. Next, we've got our hemostatic gauze. This might be QuikClot, might be Kaito gauze, might be Celox, depending on what it is that you're looking for. We've got all of those options on the website, and what is available, we're gonna pack that in there. This is what's going to help your blood to clot a lot more quickly and more efficiently. As you punch this down inside of that wound cavity, you're gonna hold direct pressure with at least 3 to 5 minutes, and then wrap it with your pressure dressing to make sure that gauze stays nice down and tight against that artery. Penetrating trauma to the chest, we have 2 chest seals, Hyphen, great quality, will stick to pretty much everything, so be careful on how you apply this. There's a good technique in how to do that, and we've got a video out that will show you how to properly apply these chest seals. You gotta have 2 of them, one for the entrance wound and one for the exit wound if there is one. There isn't always, but there might be. 2 Hyphen chest seals. This is the old style of packaging of the SWAT T, essentially the exact same product, the packaging just a little bit different. This is one of the older ones, and I don't have one of the newer packaging models available at the moment, but this is a fantastic product. I have talked this one to death. So this one is a fantastic multi-use item. Highly recommend that you put one in every single one of your gear. It extends the resources massively for every trauma kit. Great backup item. One of the most essential things that I don't hear a lot of people talking about is how important it is to manage your casualties' temperature. If they lose a lot of blood, they aren't going to be able to regulate their temperature quite as efficiently. We gotta keep our casualties warm. As soon as we get that bleeding stopped and everything is under control, make sure we get our casualty warm. A survival blanket might be a good way to do that. This isn't the best end all be all, but it's better than nothing. So throw one of these into your trauma kit. It's small, compact, and cheap. Great item to have. Now you might get into some of your sports injuries. We always include 2 of these pop packs. For cold packs, you can put these down onto somebody if they have a sports injury, or you might need to cool somebody down who is a heat casualty. This is something that is very dangerous and happens all the time, especially as we're getting into these summer months. Having a way to cool down your casualties, we're gonna pop these and place them in nice and tight against their neck and their carotid arteries, so we start getting their body to cool down if they overheat. 2 of these are in each one of these kits. And the last couple of items we have in here is 4 sets of gloves. Lots of gloves are important so you can pass these out to other people who are helping you out with a bad situation. Keeps you safe, keeps the casualty safe. And we've got 4 pairs because you might rip through 1 or 2 of them. Having backup pairs of gloves is always a great idea. We include 4 sets. And then on top of that, we have 2 of these elastic bandages. Essentially, what is better known as like an ACE wrap. This is a great multi-use item. On top of being able to wrap sports injuries, you can use it as an improvised pressure dressing. We have 2 of these in here, including extra packs of gauze in case you need to pack that wound. And the last item that we've got in here is a small package that we unzip and the tweezers just fell out, but theirs are there on the floor. It comes with a permanent marker. We've got a pill pack in here with various over-the-counter meds and other types of first aid items for types of boo-boos like your Band-Aids for scrapes and abrasions and that kind of stuff. So overall, a very well thought out and perfectly designed kit to handle pretty much anything that you're going to encounter in an emergency medical situation, plus some comfort items to kind of help you out there when you're out and about. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Thanks for hanging out and checking out this video on the Wind River Trauma Kit. It's our second bestseller. Fantastic kit. I put a lot of thought and effort into what went into it, and I think it's going to serve you very well. Head over to mountainmanmedical.com, check out our Yellowstone, and again, our Wind River Trauma Kits. Be ready for whatever the mountain throws at you. I'll catch you guys in the next one.